This.
How are you guys doing today?
Very
Get your
well.
fingers under
My name is Shakara, and I'm of course
What happened?
Kay.
Get your fingers.
I'm excited to be here with you guys, teaching a little bit about Facebook. So, how many of us have a Facebook account? Yeah, Facebook. No Facebook?
Julie doesn't have a Facebook.
Everyone has a Facebook except for Julie.
Okay.
Julie's, I know she's out and about all the time, so she's a lot of warm chatter. I see you all the time.
Oh, do you really?
I do see you.
Are you shadowing me? I'll have to look for you. Shakar, you're from Nancy's unit. You want to tell me a little bit about yourself first?
Sure. So I am actually from Pam Kelly's unit. Pam Kelly
Oh.
is my director.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And
Okay.
Nancy is my adopted director. I started my business 2 years ago, and I have 2 little boys. They're 3 and 2. And just working my business around them is like really, really fun. They help me keep me motivated, keep me encouraged whenever I don't feel like I don't, and keep me going. So I'm really excited right now about earning my first career car, Mary Kay, and going to PIQ. I'm going to do it. No,
Yes, you are.
no,
Well,
no.
Laura has been telling me when she comes, Laura is our office assistant. Nancy and mine, mostly Nancy's, but she's been telling me every week how you work your business for you, and I'm every time she tells me, I'm like, really? I'm just like, so
So you celebrate just earning one wheel of the car.
Right.
that
Well,
and how you do it also, how you're just doing it all over the United States or all over with just through Facebook. So go ahead and start.
So Facebook is really fun. I mean, it is seriously, you can do a lot on Facebook and Instagram, both are social media are really, really, for me, it works really well. No matter where they are in the country, so if they're in New York and they're in New Jersey, wherever they are, you can contact them, usually send them an inbox, or you can ask them, I can call them, tell them what I'm doing, I'm excited, like, well, what is she doing, I mean, ask them a few questions about their skincare, what they're using, and tell them a little bit about what I'm doing, and ask them for their opinion in comparison to what they're currently using. And so then when I get a chance to talk to them, I kind of ask them more questions about, about them, and kind of see if they're someone I would love to team build with, or someone I would love to have as a customer. And that kind of determines what I send them. So usually I send everyone a lookbook. I send them samples of the skincare depending on their skin type and skincare needs. I also send them some market information, either Steps to Success. We have another document that I use. It's called America's Best Kept Secret. And pretty much that is just a form. It just has the breakdown of the party. So, based on a $200 party, how many parties a week you would need to, or a week that you would need to hold, and break down your reorder business, and just really just kind of break it down so they can really see it for themselves. On the left hand side, it shows also just about our business. How we make our money, the reports of income, our sales, our team building, and also our card programs. So this kind of breaks down all of that. It also gives recognition. Just a lot of information about Mary Kay. It's all on one sheet, so it's really easy for them to see. And then I also include a gift. So maybe depending on, I'll ask them something like, well, what's one product that you can't live without? Something you can't live without, that you can't leave the house without. Mascara, eyeliner, lip gloss, what do you have to have on? And so I'll send them that as a free gift for giving me their opinion and also listening to our marketing. So give them a follow-up with my director. That gives me a chance to kind of, be able to team build or have them as a hostess or even a book hostess. So that's why I give them the book. Because if they choose to sign up, then they can have that book for their first orders, or they can have it for their outside orders for their party. So all around, it's just a way of just. So I've had quite a few phone facials. One recently I had was a value firm, and she's my friend's mom. I never ever met her. Told her what I was doing. She's a phlebotomist for Kaiser, and also has her own mobile blogging business. So she's really, really busy. So I said, what? I would love to send you a sample. That would be the phone facial over the phone. I talked to her for about 10 minutes. Phone facial her for about 10 minutes. And we did value firm, and she bought the value firm and the cleansing brush.
So
And
now these people that you're contacting, are they on your Facebook friends? Are they friends of friends? I mean, how do you get these?
So
And
with
Instagram, you
Facebook-
said too?
Yeah, Instagram, Facebook. Facebook is really key for me. I've got a lot of events on Facebook, and it was do tables and all that. The way I do that, for instance, that particular mom was tagged with my friend. So she's like, oh, my mom, Mother's Day or whatever the occasion was. So I knew that was her mom. So that's how I made the connection with her. I know I haven't met you yet, but I am, your daughter's friend. I saw that you guys were on Facebook. Kind of find something common to talk about. And so that way she's more open to knowing message. Yes.
Is it like a referral kind of from your
No,
friend?
not at all. She literally was just tagged on my friend's Facebook.
Okay, and then you
So-
just took the
Message her
initiative
out.
to contact her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
You
she-
private messaged her.
Yes.
Private message. We want to say that because
Private message. Yes,
yeah, private messaged her.
Mhm.
So now what Laura was saying is that's how mostly you do your business?
Well, no, she does like a combination of everything.
Okay, Facebook.
Yeah,
But you've
and
had a
also
lot
if
of
I meet somebody
success.
out and about, maybe at the grocery store or
Right.
mall or wherever else, I'll find them, or I'll find them, I'll talk to them, get their name, number, survey, or whatever else, and then I'll ask them, hey, do you have Facebook? I'd love to connect with you on Facebook. So that way they see me beyond just the store, they kind of have a picture of me or watching me, in, whether it's at the meeting or at an event, or earning an award or whatever it is, they see me, so they know I'm a real person, they know I'm actually doing my business. They are maybe more intrigued too, so maybe want to know more about
Okay.
what I'm doing.
So what you're looking at is when you have Facebooks and you see tagged friends, and then you might just do you private message them privately if you see. So in other words, if somebody, because sometimes on Facebook you'll have or Instagram, there's 10 likes on there, and some people will comment. So is that what you're doing? Is looking at those names and then private messaging them?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of find out, and then find out what they're doing. So another tool on Facebook is to see their job. So they may say I have a customer, brand new customer, she's a sheriff. So find out, oh, how long have you been a sheriff? Or maybe a massage therapist. How long have you been a massage therapist? What do you practice at? Are you mobile? Find out more about them, asking about them first, and then tell them about me. They're more open to respond.
Okay. So then once you do that, do you send the facial by mail? Right? Is that what you're doing? Okay, I just wanted, so in case
So
people understood
sometimes,
it.
for the facial by mail, sometimes I'll talk to them over the phone. I may refer them to my website so they can see our product and see whatever they want to see on my actual website. And that way I get a chance to do the customer profile, which also allows them to get more free stuff, maybe some extra Blair Night fragrance sample or lip gloss sample or something extra, maybe mascara, makeup remover, something to give them for going on there, taking time to actually register. That allows me to keep contact with them, it's easier just to send them their products. Also, they choose, hey, you know what, I'm looking for a cleansing brush. They can order that, and I can add that samples into their purchase. So just...
I also like the idea of having them call you in the morning when they're getting ready for work,
Oh, yes.
or in the evening when they're getting ready for bed, and you're walking them through it.
Oh,
And
yes.
so you're not doing it as some separate time where it's inconvenient to
Right.
wash your face.
Oh, very
Yeah.
good.
It's already part of their schedule. They're at home, and it's almost like, I've
Right.
heard stories of nationals say where they did appointments in women's bathrooms
Right.
with them. You
Right.
don't have to do that anymore. Technology, you could be on your cell phone and
Exactly.
speaker while they're doing it.
Yeah, I had a lady actually...
Do you FaceTime them, or sometimes do you ever FaceTime them, or just
I never have actually, never.
no? So you just
I had
on the
a lady-
phone speaker?
I had a lady call me, I actually gave her the option. I said, hey, do you want to do tuck me into bed, or do you want to do get ready for
Oh,
the
I like
facial?
that. That's
And
cute.
so she's like, well, she actually didn't respond.
What were
to
the
me.
two names? Tuck Me Into Bed
Tuck
and...
me into bed or get ready for the day facial.
Oh, very
And
good
so
idea.
I had an idea. She's probably gonna say get me ready for the day get me ready for the day facial. And she lives in Pennsylvania. She didn't realize I was in California.
Oh,
She
so
probably
you're
forgot.
talking. Oh, yeah, you're up real early then, huh?
So I was up.
Or you're up late, I should say,
I was up
until
at 4
3.
a.m.
Yeah.
Phone based on her.
Yeah.
It was only took me 5 or 10 minutes. She was getting ready for church. And I had an idea. When I heard the phone ring, I wasn't like, oh my God, who's calling me? I knew it was her because it's like I gave her the option. She didn't respond to me, but I'm like, it's probably her name is.
So when you do that, you just send either the miracle set or the volume firm set, just the basic few
Yes.
pieces, right? And then so I'm sure they're all going to say, how do you close, right, ladies? Because you want to close
so
this, right?
with the close is really kind of fun. You guys should do. I've done a few different ways. My recent way of closing is I put little envelopes. So maybe sit the set sheet or send them our marketing information. And I'll put it in a separate envelope. So I'll say open this when I say or open this after that. So it's kind of fun. They kind of go along with it. And they're not looking at prices like, oh, what is this? So that way they're kind of they're more open to
Oh, okay.
purchasing.
So
And then-
when you get to the close, or how do you close?
So I'll open it up and I say,
Open
oh
up.
my goodness, or I'll ask them before I open it, I say something like, what do you love the most? They tell me, oh, okay, great. And they open up the pack. I'm like, well, we'll have great specials today. You buy 2 sets, any 2 sets on that sheet, you get your third one half off.
Okay.
And then if you choose 4 sets, you get your bag half off. If you choose 7 sets, you get your bag for free.
Okay.
And so I
very
have the
good.
pricing on there and everything, and they get a chance to choose what they like.
That just happens to be your sets closed. But so I just want to make sure everyone can hear that you actually close on the
yes.
phone.
Mhm.
So you that's the key. A lot of people don't even close at a class or a facial. You want to close.
Yes.
So do you have a very good rate of closure on the phone?
For the most part, yes.
Okay.
I find that the older, not old, but older, more mature ladies
More mature.
are more open to actually purchasing products. I have had some younger ones that say, oh, I love what I'm using, or,
Yeah.
So, but it's still good for me because I get a chance. They do love the product. They really do. Like, you guys love the lip gloss you're wearing, right?
Yeah.
So they'll usually you order lip gloss, they may open the book and share with their friend and family, and they give me orders that way too. So they get free stuff. So all around, it's great. So they have team members and business all over the world.
That's awesome, though. That really is, all over the United States.
Yes, the U.S. Not national yet.
Yes. That's just, I mean, it's just another way to do your business. I mean, that's the
Yes.
great thing about Mary Kay, the opportunity is you got to figure out a way how it works for you, and this is how this is how it works for you. You
Right.
still do facials one-on-one
Oh,
or
yeah,
classes and stuff, but you don't let distance limit you, whereas a lot of the gals let distance limit them, and I don't know why.
And then time. People think they're so busy. Oh, great, let me send you a sample in the mail. Take this home with you. You know, I'll give you a call. What time I call you? What's the best time to call you? I have a lady, she has tried Mary Kay years ago and had a reaction, but she's open to trying it again, so I gave her the volume firm. And she said, well, I would love to try it, and I have 2 days off. So we're scheduling her appointment when she has 2 days off to be able to try it. If she has a reaction, then, you know, I'm sure she'll be fine. But if she does, she's okay. So I actually scheduled them for their appointment ahead of time. So I'll put them in, and we work it that way.
So you do Facebook, Instagram, is there any other?
That's pretty much all I really use for the most part, Facebook, Instagram, and then of course text, call. But on Facebook, seriously, I've had so many events from Facebook, and I never people try to actually see them. My recent event was at Pink, it's called Pink Hair Diva Studio. It's a hair salon. It was last Saturday, and I just happened to seriously the lady found me. I tagged. Were you here on the makeover day?
No.
No. Okay. Well, makeover day, I had a customer from Facebook who came, and she has a campaign for it's called Send Her to Prom, and they basically send you're donating dresses that you can't wear or not wear. And so I put that on Facebook. I tagged like 40 people to it. So this girl happened to see the tag. She added me. We talked, and then from there she was linked to another lady who has a hair studio.
So I'm finding this interesting too because I don't use it. I mean,
It's really modern day networking.
When you tag people, like whether you're tagging people or they're tagging people, you can like link up with those people.
May I interrupt you for a second? You created the event, or was there an event? What did you do? Take me
I just
back
created
on
a post. I just said, hey.
How did you find this post though? I mean,
They had an event, but they had you in mind because they were looking.
Well, no. Okay, so I posted like seriously, it had been like probably a month prior about my customer who was having the campaign, Send Her to Prom. So I just kind of.
So you did, but you post. So somebody was
posted.
having something, and so you just posted that your customer was doing this.
I
Okay.
posted her name so that way they had a direct, they can contact her or me. And I asked them if they had any old prom dresses to start.
Oh,
okay.
What a great
Go ahead
idea.
and send us your prom
Okay.
dresses. And so when I tagged all of these people, then this girl happened to find me, and she's connected with a lot of different networks of people. And so one of them was an event in LA. It was a fashion show. We issued the girls all models makeovers before the fashion show, which was really, really fun. And then recently that event linked to another event, which was in Highland. And that was they had their anniversary celebration at a salon. So we were able to do makeovers there too. All their customers were coming in. And so that was.
So in other words, they were tagging you, so you were seeing that there's an event going on. So then you were able to follow up, figure out if you want to be there or attend it or do. Okay.
So because she found me, she's tagged to other events, and so I'm like, oh, well, who is Shelly? She's like, oh, she's the fashion stylist. Has her own line coming up, and she has fashion shows. And so from there, it led to now another lady who lives in. Who's actually the same lady, same one found me. She actually has a salon. She's like 4 businesses, and so being able to connect with them.
Like Laura said, modern day networking.
So it really, seriously, it's like it's there. If you're not aware of something, you don't see it. But when you see it, it's like, oh wow. So now you're aware. You can go on Facebook. It's like, oh wow. Now I see what she means. Just tagging. People tag, and you connect with them, and you're like, oh, she works for the DMV. I had a customer who works for the DMV, and she's allowing us to come in and do set hands on all the employees during
awesome.
During the meeting. So just getting out and finding out how you can basically maximize your contact.
Awesome.
To see how you can do it. So
That is just true.
yeah, exciting.
So you're using modern day technology to your advantage. I mean, that's just awesome.
Okay, and this might be a dumb question, but when somebody's tagged in a photo, don't you have to request to be their friend first?
Sometimes.
You could send, I think most people, we could send them a message direct.
You can usually send
Without
them a
being-
private
Usually,
message.
There's even a thing on there too where I think I know my phone can do it. You push the little microphone, and you actually can leave a voice message. They can actually hear your voice. So kind of fun too. There's
Oh
also
my
the-
gosh.
Also,
A lot on Facebook.
you guys would not believe. Seriously, I have not had my phone. My phone has been, my service was interrupted, not because I didn't pay my bill, but because I had a phone that was returned, and I haven't had a phone since the 25th of last month, 22nd of last month, and I have been using Facebook. And there's actually a phone app. It's on your.
I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw it today when I was doing
Yeah,
the
you can call
messenger.
them. You actually can literally call. I've had conversations with my team, conversations with my new customers, current customers. Hey, how are you guys doing? Like a regular conversation. Yeah.
Because Facebook has a messenger app
It's
that's
a message-
separate.
Yeah.
Right. So you have to have a
Download the
messenger app.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
all right,
have
yeah, I know,
Messenger app.
okay,
And then
all
use
right.
the phone. It's a
I was
blue
gonna say, I
phone.
don't remember, I was gonna say, Laura, you're showing me.
No, yeah,
There's a
I only
messenger
saw
app.
it just today.
Okay, it's the messenger app. I don't
It's
have that,
the-
okay.
If, like, say for instance, if I happen to add you, I can invite you to download it, and then that way we can talk.
Right,
That's
So-
awesome.
right.
How many customers do you have, Shakira?
Ooh, I don't know.
Shakira.
Seriously, I have.
Seriously?
I don't know.
200, 300, 500,000?
Do you,
Do you do preferred
the
customer?
preferred
I do.
customer? How
How many do
many
you do?
customers do you do that?
Usually, I always do at least 200. I add and I subtract each
Right, right.
each quarter, or at least about 200 usually.
And it's
So-
valuable, that preferred customer
Oh,
program,
yes.
right?
I
Okay,
can
because
call them.
this,
My
this
phone's
video is
on.
gonna
I
go,
can
this
call them.
video is gonna go out to everybody, so,
Yeah.
you know, preferred the mailing,
Oh yes.
right, okay.
Mhm.
So, but you keep it at 200 for your, like, your best customers, right?
Yes.
But you have more than 200 customers?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you got to, you have to.
Referrals, I have new referrals. And the way I do that, I have a contest I'm doing, it's a makeover contest, where they actually earn $900, they earn $500 cash each quarter, and it gives me extra star prize too. So the way I do that is keeping myself accountable about 30 days. They get a chance to, so each and every single face I put $10 aside into my account, and at the end of the 3 months, I have $900 cash. So I give the winner of the contest $500, help me out. And at every single party, I tell them what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited! I'm my free BMW car. I need to get 100 bases in this month and next month. I'd love for you guys to be my winner. And they get a chance to include their 10 friends that they want to be at their party, or they can be my winner also. So giving them a chance to keep the momentum going by having those referrals. And then when I call them, I say something like, "Hey, we haven't met yet, but with your friend Susie, and she really enjoyed her facial," and I kind of tell them what I'm doing, and then offer them to be my winner also. So keeping it going, and then meeting people out about. So meeting people out about referrals, bookings from bookings, and Facebook.
I have a question.
Awesome.
Do you find any one of those things stronger than the other, or is it just that you're working every avenue?
Probably the strongest I would probably say is face-to-face, meeting someone out and about and actually them meeting you, knowing who you are. Second best would probably be the referrals. They don't necessarily know you, but they know a friend of yours.
Right.
So it's really key to tell them, you don't know me, but I'm a friend of yours.
Right.
They're more open. I met people who's like, I was going to ask my phone, but when I saw that she knew my friend Vanessa, and I'm like, okay, if she's Vanessa, then she's cool then.
Yeah.
So.
Now, we know you call everyone by Facebook, but we were just talking ourselves that people don't answer the phone anymore, they don't even answer email anymore. So do you mostly texting people?
Facebook is really key for texting because you can see that's all the message. It says "seen" on there, so you know
Yes,
they're
I didn't have any idea. So that's the Facebook Messenger app.
Facebook
Right?
Messenger. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and
It's-
you can text
You
them
can see it.
on the Facebook Messenger app?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Wow, I just
You can
learned something
text
new
you
today.
voice text also. You can like say, "Hey, how are you guys?" And
Well,
that's
they
what
never
boxes.
understand me on my voice
I
because I
have
have a
a
nasally voice.
messenger.
Okay, and so, okay,
I just tap it, and then,
that's just awesome.
yeah, like,
That's just awesome. Has Pam talked to you lately?
Oh, I talk to her all the time.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Miss Pam must love
Every
you.
day.
Yeah, Miss Pam must love you.
Every
Okay,
single
Miss
time.
Pam is in Colorado, ladies.
see, it
okay.
tells
But she
you right
comes
here.
to visit
Yes.
Shakara.
She visits.
It was,
I make her
tells you
visit
it was
that.
seen,
Okay.
the date,
And
the
that's
time,
it.
and everything. There's that microphone she was telling you about. So it's all right
I
there.
have to get lunch every month.
From Pam.
I make her come.
What are your sales every month? Do you mind me asking normally? what your-
Usually I sell about at least between 1,000 and 1,500. Well, I order about that much.
Okay, yeah.
And
So you're on target for national quarter sales, obviously. No? Yeah.
I believe I am.
Yeah.
My ring, first ring.
Awesome.
Yeah, your very first ring. That is
Congratulations.
congratulations. Well, you're
Awesome.
just that is awesome. I think that's awesome.
How big is your team? Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
My team, we have 7 active,
Awesome.
and I have a total of 5 inactive,
Okay.
and I have quite a few to sign this month. So really is, seriously, I'll tell you guys, what I've learned is keeping track. I learned this just last month. Keeping track, actually tracking your activity, tracking bubble, tracking people you meet, tracking. Another thing I implemented was going in, so it sounds crazy, doesn't sound scary, but going into offices. And that's something Pam does every single day. She goes into offices and honors working women.
Mhm.
And so actually tracking that too. Maybe you go in the office and I had an office last week. Oh my goodness, I started dancing around.
What do you do? Julie and I were just talking about going
We
into
were.
offices because we were
Yeah.
just saying more quality at the
It
office.
is
So
quality.
what do you do when you walk into an office? Or have you done that yet?
Oh, I've done it, yeah.
Okay.
I started doing it the past 3 weeks. I'm involved with one other friend, whether they're my unit or not.
You
And
go
I
with
say-
somebody.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'll say something like, oh my goodness, how are you guys doing today? And you guys are gonna love me. So right then and there, they're gonna love you. They're not gonna hate you, they're gonna be upset or anything.
Because it's like,
And when you say that, it makes you feel good, it makes them feel good, like, what are you gonna do, you know? So I hand them a piece of chocolate, I usually Dove chocolate, light or dark, give them an option. Don't ask them you want chocolate, you want light or dark chocolate. And I'll ask them they want, I'll say something like, you have a consultant. So I'll ask them that, the way I know. So everyone gets chocolate. Will they have a consultant or not? They get chocolate. If they don't have a consultant, I say, great, you can enter and win our drawing for free stuff. And so usually they're at work, so I ask for their business card. And that way I know that they're at work. I have their business line. I say, well, add your cell phone number for after work. So that way if I don't contact you at work, I can call you after work and I can call your cell phone. And so that gives you both contacts, the cell phone and the work phone. You know their work. And then after you leave, maybe write a few notes like, oh, she's a daughter, she's 3, works at this place for 3 years. She's really excited, so I'll probably rate her a 5. And so you rate her between 1 and 5. And that kind of tells you, okay, I should call her like tomorrow, or I should call her next week, you know,
Right.
depending on her excitement. And so that gives you a chance to really know the person and know, just know pretty much where they work. So you have a more quality lead, not someone at Target where who may not be employed. You should know their work.
And we've been talking about all this,
Right.
yeah.
All about Target.
What type of offices are you going into? Because
You know what, there's a slew of offices, seriously, wherever you go.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
It's just anything.
I went right on Arrow, actually. I've only gone between Milliken and not even hit Haven yet. And it's a bunch of offices.
There are a
there's
ton of
actually, literally,
offices.
there's actually a, office. I walk to an office and it has an upstairs and you walk up and it's a long hallway of offices. Everyone on each side. I'm like, oh my goodness. For that office, I went to 4. And I'm like, seriously, this is like a bunch of offices.
And you dress
so
perfect. I'm
You're
sorry.
getting their business cards and you said you're entering them in a contest?
For free stuff.
For
The free stuff,
okay.
of course, the facial. And then you're gonna give, there's actually a script, I can email it to.
Why don't you email it?
Sure.
Or email it to
Yeah.
Laura, or then Laura can.
Okay.
Because Laura's gonna help me put this out on everywhere.
Laura got my work cut out.
Yeah, allow you to know, you know that they're working, and you're in for free stuff. So free stuff could be a facial, microdermabrasion treatment, and then maybe you can maybe choose a lip gloss if you want to give them that for free by having a few friends. So, and usually for my samples, when I give them a sample, I usually give it to them right then and there. So she's like, oh my goodness, our brand new summer honeydew hand cream, I'll give it to them in their hand. So that way they try it right now. So they're like, it smells good. So
Yeah.
I know they've tried it, not waiting.
not in the box.
Great idea, Shakira.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? We're already at 24 minutes almost. Any more questions? Are we good?
I do have a question. So when you are kind of, I mean, I guess it's no different than warm chatter, but like a physical cold call, like going into an office. Again, statistically, what is that? What is
The numbers?
Yeah.
They all are different, but I do track.
okay?
I usually find, I would say probably, so far I've just started tracking, so it's kind of hard to say, but I would probably say maybe 1 in 3 offices I get a yes.
Okay.
It may be different, every day can be different. You may get seriously, you may get a lot of no's.
Yeah.
You may get like 4 no's and then like
A whole
last week in
bunch
the
of
office
yeses,
of
yes.
like
Of
4
yeses.
ladies who's like so excited, oh my God, Mary Kay, I'm looking for a consultant. And guess what? You guys will not believe, I'm not lying to you. She bought a wire from on the spot.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
She bought a wire from on the spot.
Was she using it or she just needed it?
No, she needed it.
Oh my gosh,
Yes,
she wasn't
she
my
needed
client.
She needed it. Originally when we went in, she's like, I need that miracle set and the scrubby stuff. And the girl I was going with, I'm like, did you get her receipt? She's like, oh no, I couldn't do it right now. I'm like, maybe you can do it right now. Let's go and get it right now. So I gave her the lookbook, I gave her the set sheet. And when she saw the set sheet, she's like, oh no, I want that one.
She lost her consultant or she just couldn't get on?
You know what? She didn't have a consultant. She said she hadn't had one in years. And we knew that she didn't have a consultant because the first girl we went into, she's like, oh, come on. I want you to meet my mother-in-law. I just asked me for a consultant. She just happened to ask the girl, and she just Avon. but she's gonna use Mary Kay.
That's awesome.
So,
That's awesome.
so yeah, she never thought, so we, yeah, for sure we knew, she had no consultant, and she, I'm not sure how she knew about it, I don't know. The Viper hasn't been out that long.
No,
so.
well, it's been out almost a year, so.
No, a couple of years. It'll be 2 years this
2 years
summer.
September,
Yeah.
2 years
Wow.
September,
But
so,
Anna had
she-
to
yeah,
find it
it's,
before,
She
you know,
had- yeah.
wanted it, and
I know she had had it.
she never used the
She
body
did.
from, she just
yeah,
did.
that's awesome.
She's loving it now
She
though.
wanted-
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna email, what are you gonna email
I'm
me?
gonna email the
Or
chocolate
Laura-
script, so
okay.
that way you guys have.
For
that
offices. Okay, that's what you want, Julie? For offices?
Oh,
Script?
whatever she sends, I want to
Okay,
see.
yeah, we'll script for offices, right? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Do we have any more questions? Because we're at almost 25 minutes, and we're taking
What
away
is
from
your
Nancy's
set
unit.
sheet? What is your set
I'll
sheet?
send that too. I'll send the set sheet, and I'll also send American Pickup Secrets. You can see that too.
Okay, yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate it, Shakira. Let's give her a hand. She's from Pam Kelly's unit.
That's
Yes,
your training.
Shakira from Pam Kelly's unit adopted into my offspring Nancy DeFina unit. Thank you so
Awesome.
much. Yay! Awesome.